Kamaya, I'm back. Actually, I'm not back. This is my first time here. First video, first everything. First recording, first editing. Am I gonna be bad at it? Probably. But first video I will be reacting to is 3 True Denny's Horror Stories Animated. You know me, I tear up some Denny's. You feel me? Denny's is really one of them. One of the best family places you can eat at. One of the best. I hope this doesn't ruin my experiences at Denny's, but we gonna see. Let's get to it. Y'all hear me? Y'all hear me? Okay, okay. Okay, what's this? Oh, she look kind of pissed. Oh, she said. What's wrong with it? Why is she on her phone while working? Oh.
In the above footage,
First of all, me personally, I wouldn't take that. I would have hopped right over that counter, got fired that same day for whooping her ass. Like, that's just not me though. But okay. Let's see how she react. Come on.
customer can be seen arguing with a Denny's front desk employee. The employee tries to explain to her about an order malfunction, but the woman is so angry that she just can't tolerate the employee anymore and ends up splashing the spicy soup on her face.
That's trifling though, because if somebody did that to her, she would have felt some type of way. So why'd you do that to somebody else? Me personally, y'all customers need to be a little bit more nicer to these employees, because they probably had a long day. Mind you, she's just doing the register. She not even in the back cooking. She don't know for real. So why you gonna get mad at her? She don't know for real. Like, chill out.
Will be presented through a dramatized animated version ahead.
Sometimes you meet the best people in life, and sometimes you meet the worst. In my case, I met both at the same time. A year back, I was going through a tough time financially. My mom died due to alcohol abuse and left a huge debt behind for me to take over.
That's sad.
I was dreaming about going to law school and joining a respected law firm after graduation, but all that went away with her death. As sad as I was for losing my mom, I was also sad, thinking I might have lost the chance to turn my life around, honestly. After crying myself to sleep almost every night, I finally decided to gear up and face the situation. I promised myself that I would work for the whole year to save money. Thank God we still had the house, and no matter how deeply attached I was to it, I had no other way than to sell it to repay the debt. When I got rid of the debt, I found myself having nothing but a bunch of clothes and my mom's old car.
See, you gotta sell them clothes to get money. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I slept in the car 3 nights straight because I couldn't afford to rent a room at a hotel. Those 3 days, I spent my mornings hunting for any job that would pay. On the 3rd day, I finally found an opening at the local Denny's.
Okay, congratulations, congratulations.
The owner, Rodrigo, was a serious man who barely chit-chatted with the employees. He handed me a uniform and said,
"There are 2 rules of this place. First, you must greet the customers with a smile even if they had to be forced. And second, under no circumstances can you lose your calm. Remember, customers..."
See? Me personally, I can't work in a food place because of this exact rule. Calm. If somebody's snapping me, I'm gonna snap at them back, customer or not. Y'all always talking about customer always right, customer always right. No, the hell they not. I don't believe in none of that. Anyways.
Are our priority.
"Sure, I'll do my best."
Good. We'll see you tomorrow.
I was finally happy that day. The next morning, I showed up 5 minutes beforehand. I was dying to get paid, so I did my job with utmost sincerity. I worked as a cashier, and no matter how weird, rude, or creepy the customers were, I greeted them with a smile while saying, "Welcome to Denny's. May I take your order?"
I'd be like, she's talking about welcome to this my second order. I would be like, what can I get for you? I'm not smiling at that. You gotta be messed up, cause no.
Other employees who worked there were also nice to me.
Man.
In a way, things started looking up for me. It was a busy Friday night.
That's good to
The
hear.
restaurant was booming with customers, and watching people eat with their family and friends made me feel lonely. I won't say I was
that's
distracted,
sad.
but
That's
I
sad.
kind of got caught up in my thoughts when a customer yelled at me. "Are you gonna take my order or what?" Her voice was so...
That's the boogeyman. Look at them teeth. I ain't gonna lie, I used to be like that. Till I got braces. You never catch me lacking no more. But no, for real though, she need to chill out. She need to chill out. That's terrible. That's hideous.
Of course, that a few customers sitting close to the counter stopped talking and looked in her...
Look at this nigga. He go like, damn, that's a big bitch. Oh, he know better right here. Like, he know better. He better not. He better not. He can't talk about nobody but himself back here. So he know not to look over here. But him right here and her looking like, they look like they ready to go. Shit, I would be too. I would most definitely would be ready to go.
her direction. I quickly got my act together and said in an apologetic voice, "I'm sorry, ma'am. Welcome to Denny's. Can I please take your order?" Calling her ma'am cooled her down. She frowned a little and then said, "A cup of soup. And remember, I want the soup hot, like flaming hot. Can you do that, stupid girl?"
She just called her stupid. First of all, don't come up in my job talking to me like you crazy, because don't forget I gotta serve you. See, that's another reason why I can't work here. If somebody talk to me with some attitude, I promise you I won't take their order. Somebody else gonna take it. I know I'm not, cause that's crazy. She apologized and everything. You'll call her, "Can you do that, you stupid girl? You big bitch." Like,
It felt bad when she called me stupid, but I remembered
girl, don't
Rodrigo's
feel
rule
bad.
number 2, so I kept my calm. I nodded my head with a forced, fake smile and said, "Of course, ma'am. Will that be all?" She looked me up and down in a very weird way and then said, "Why? Do you think I can't afford anything else?" No, I just wanted to know if I could...
She didn't say nothing like that. Like, if you can't afford anything else, just say that. Ooh. If you can't afford anything else, just say that, because if the shoe fits, then wear it. Because she didn't say nothing like that.
Could be of any more help, ma'am. It's our job to follow the complete requirements of the customers. I don't know where all that stuff came from, but I handled the matter the best way possible. She looked at me with a pissed-off face and then said, "Just bring the soup for me. And remember, I want it hot. Piping hot." "I will. Please grab a seat. Your food will be on the way." She didn't take a seat, though. Instead, replied, "I'll wait here. Don't mess up my order, stupid girl." Okay.
That's strike 2. Nah, wait. That's strike 3, because she tried to be slick with the whole, "You don't think I can afford anything else?" That's strike 3. After that, you're done. That's it.
I went to the kitchen to hand the order to our chef, Joe. Taking the slip from me, he said in a surprised voice,
Just a bowl of soup? That's all? Does the customer look homeless?
No. She looks like a big bully."
Oh boy, well that doesn't sound right. What happened?
"Nothing much. She insulted me, that's all."
Show me which one.
The entrance of the kitchen gave a corner view of the cash counter.
Ooh,
I
that's a
carefully
scary
pointed my
sight.
finger at the
Ooh,
woman.
wee.
Joe said in a low voice.
No need to ask her name. Must be Karen.
All the
thought he
staff
ate that
in the
up.
kitchen
That's
joined
not
him,
funny.
and I couldn't be serious or upset anymore. Joe smiled and said,
The weekend's tomorrow, and tonight you're gonna get paid, so just bear through a couple hours, okay?
I smiled, receiving such
That's
warm
good support,
behavior
good
from
support.
him. I went back to the counter to assist the other customers, while Joe prepared the soup for her. Amidst all that, I forgot to tell Joe that the Karen wanted her soup flaming hot. I didn't feel the need to go back just for that information, as I had more customers to ring up. The woman stood there, watching me like a
Girl,
hawk,
go
and
sit
then
down.
probably felt the need to use the washroom. I saw her turning back and going to the restroom. The soup arrived within the next 5 seconds, and I was glad that once she came back, I could hand her the order and be done with her. She took way more time than I expected, and finally, when she came back, I smiled at her one last time and said, "Here's your soup, ma'am. Have a good night." She almost snatched the cup from my hand while giving me a death stare, and then opened its lid to check. What happened next? I wasn't ready for that at all. Her face turned red in anger, and she shouted, "This isn't hot! I wanted hot soup! What the hell is this?" "Ma'am, please calm down." "Shut up, you stupid bitch!" And that's when
That's your time to whoop her ass. If she don't whoop her ass, then you too soft for me. That's your time to whoop her ass. That's your time to whoop her ass.
I couldn't pretend anymore. I said in a pissed-off tone, "Ma'am, you can't just insult me like this. It's not right." "Really? You're working for me, and you want to teach me how the job is done?" "I don't work for you, ma'am. I work for the owner of this Denny's. You
Yeah.
want to be respected, then you have to respect me as well."
Exactly.
Even though I was angry and answered her back, I still didn't raise my voice or use a single curse word. Her eyes were filled with hatred. I could see in her face how much she wanted to beat the crap out of me. But I knew she would not be able to do that, as we were surrounded by people and CCTV cameras.
She gonna wait for you to get off work. Talk about she can't do that because as we are surrounded by people, she gonna wait for you to get off work. You better run to your car.
Yet still, she did something horrible. She suddenly took the cup, removed the lid, and threw the spicy soup.
Bitch, don't throw no fucking soup at me.
Right at my face. Even though it wasn't piping hot, it was still hotter than room temperature. The contents of the cup went into my eyes, and I began screaming
Oh
in
my
pain.
god.
"My eyes! Help! Help!" Everyone
Now you
witnessed
looking
what
around
happened,
like a goofy.
and the woman realized the huge mistake she had made. She turned back and ran to the exit, hoping to leave the restaurant. When Rodrigo
Yeah. I thought she was gonna get away. I would have been so pissed off if she got away. Would have been so pissed off.
jumped in and blocked her way. One of my female coworkers, Lucy, went straight to the crazy woman. and
Wait,
gave
y'all
her
didn't see that?
One of my female coworkers,
What buddy got back here got going on? He got a pink ass on? Okay.
Lucy, went straight to the crazy woman and gave her a tight slap.
Slap. Punch her. Talking about.
I'm gonna call the cops, okay? Help Ava!
Rodrigo dialed 911, and I was taken to the restroom by some customers. I splashed cold water over and over on my face, which was burning like hell at that moment. The cops came in and took that psycho woman into custody. Tears rolled down my eyes when Rodrigo hugged me. The fact that he stood up for me made me feel that just like there are evil people in this world, angels exist too.
You know what's funny? They made her look so terrible, but in like the real life film, like videotape, she don't look like that at all. I see what y'all doing.
Hey guys, I hope you're enjoying the video. If so, please leave a like. And also, a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed.
I got you, man.
If you want to support this channel
I want
and
you
make
to
this
leave a like
channel
for me
reach the
too.
1 million mark, please consider subscribing. It's free and you can change your mind later. Enjoy.
Ooh. Oh, okay. Oh. Piece it. And look Look at his girl right there protecting him.
This footage is taken in a Denny's outlet, where you can see a couple having their meal, when all of a sudden, another man approaches the guy sitting on the aisle side, and both of them get caught up in a heated argument, resulting in some serious physical violence. The story you are about to see is a dramatized animated presentation based on the shocking real event.
All my life, I was educated to be a quiet person. I was taught to respect others and to understand that everyone is different. I never have to get into other people's problems, and I will never be in trouble myself.
Pick up the phone for
Earl, my boyfriend, was raised the same way I was.
You dating a nigga called Earl? Okay. Like she said, everybody's different.
So together, we were never that couple who go over to watch fights or try to see people get hurt in car accidents. This always helped us maintain a quiet, uneventful life. But sometimes, when danger calls, there is no stopping the inevitable. That night, Earl and I had come home tired from work, and neither of us felt like cooking. He wanted to stay home and order Chinese food, but I felt like getting some air, so I convinced him.
So you're the reason for this. You could have just stayed home. Nah, I'm just playing. You wanted to go out, that's fine, you know, want to get a little air. No, I'm just playing.
To go to Denny's. He was a little hesitant, but we hadn't been out in a while, so he agreed. When we arrived, we chose a place near the window, and since we hadn't been together for a while, he sat next to me instead of across from me. We were looking at what to order until a voice from the table in front of us caught our attention.
This damn food is cold. What's your problem?
I'm sorry, sir.
Anyways. Okay, now I get what's finna happen. You know, I kind of got an idea. It was a rude customer, and he was aggravating everybody in the restaurant. Makes sense. Okay. Ooh, the way they animated him.
I'll go back to the kitchen and bring the...
Oh no, you want me to starve? Are you stupid?
I don't know what to tell you, sir. If you want, you can place a complaint.
Are you making fun of me? Do I look like an idiot?
I know this, Blondie. Wasn't your mom the bitch that went to the bus stop and got beaten to death?
Oh yeah, it was on the news. Did you get hired because you're an orphan? Does that mean this damn restaurant hires useless orphans?
Too bad that they killed your mom so late. They must have beaten her when she was pregnant.
See, that whole stay calm. Wait, they must have beaten her when she was pregnant. That's low. That's low. But no, for real though. That whole keep calm while you working like at a food place. This is why I can't do that, because there's rude people in this world like this that don't know anything you're going through. They just assume that they want to talk bad on you. Like me, I'm defensive. Like, I'm finna, like, you talking about my mama. My deceased mama at that. And you think, like, I deserve to hit you.
I'm sorry, sir. I have to go wait on other tables. As this couple laughed, we looked at each other's faces in shock at what we had heard, but decided to stay out of the way and go about our business.
Understandable.
The last thing we needed was to attract the attention of these animals. So, you went to visit Paul the other day?
Yeah, I stayed at his house for a while. It's amazing how much his pet has grown.
Oh, you mean Lula? What a cute dog.
Oh, she's beautiful. But you'd be impressed by how fat she is.
Coming from Paul, I'm not surprised. Interrupting our chat, the man at the table in front of us was staring at us, furious.
Who the fuck do you think you're calling fat? Sir, I wasn't referring to you. Oh no? Do you think I'm stupid? You think I haven't been called that before?
Break their heads, Ned. I heard them. They were making fun of you.
He hears the word fat and thinks it's automatically going towards him. They was talking about a dog, a puppy. The puppy was fat. He heard the word fat, automatically think it's him. That's because it is you. Yeah, I said it. What you gonna do about it? Yeah.
That bitch said you were a fat creep.
Oh yeah? Did you try to lie
She look like the nun. Mama, shut up.
to me? In front of my fucking wife?
Leave us alone. We didn't do anything to you.
I wonder why they
Shut
married.
the fuck up.
I'm not
I'll
surprised.
ask your opinion when I need a cooking recipe.
What? You know what? Fuck you. I would never discriminate against you for being fat, but I will discriminate you for being a disgusting, violent piece of garbage.
What he on her back for?
The man became even angrier. His face was red. His veins were swelling more and more in his face and looked like they were going to explode. His eyelids were so red that he looked like he was about to have a stroke. Without another word, the man tried to hit me wildly, but Earl blocked the blows with his body.
That's what we seen in the beginning. Okay, I'm thinking he was purposely trying to, like, going for the dude, but he was trying to hit a female. And her boyfriend blocked him. Let my boyfriend not do that for me. That's not my boyfriend no more.
Meanwhile, the woman was desperately encouraging him to keep hitting us.
And
Suddenly,
see, the wife want to encourage it. See her? You need to hop over that seat and go after her.
it was all over. The restaurant security took the man away, and the woman went after them, insulting them. I just started crying and hugged Earl, who seemed to be a little shocked, but fine. The waitress and the restaurant authorities apologized to us and quickly brought us our food, but we knew they were not to blame. After eating, we left without having dessert. The night was obviously ruined. Hey, thanks for covering the punches. That animal would have killed me.
No need to thank me. I'd do anything for you.
Aw, did the bumps make you sentimental?
He must have hit me harder than I thought.
I love you, dummy.
I love you too.
From 1 second to the next, those two psychopaths were in front of us. The man climbed on top of Earl, choking him. Get it!
Do something!
Get that bastard! No, I won't
Whoop her ass! Whoop her ass!
let you! I ran in the direction of where the two men were fighting, but the sound of someone pulling the safety off a gun stopped me. When I turned around, the woman was standing behind me, pointing a magnum at me. You take one more step, and not only will I cut open your chest and rip your heart out with my teeth, but I'll put so many holes in your boy that even a sponge would be jealous.
Come on, bro. Nothing rude, but I'm pretty sure her boyfriend already getting his butt whooped. Then you gonna shoot him? Like, you already finna win. What else do you want?
Crying, I could only watch as the man continued to choke the man I loved. I could only pray that it would stop as soon as possible.
So you think...
All that standing, like, I understand, like, it's kind of a lose-lose, but it's like, he finna be dead. Like, he on top of him, like, he finna be dead.
You can humiliate me in public, do you?
He
Do you
didn't
think you're
do
better
nothing.
than me? Defending that stupid woman and looking like a hero?
Oh my
You know
God.
what, kid?
Look at his
Heroes,
lips.
they die young. And you're lucky I'm a gentleman. Otherwise, you would have been the first to die.
He and the woman ran away, leaving the scene of the crime in their car. At that same instant, I ran to Earl, crying. The police told me that they would do everything possible to
Dang, where the bruise is at? I mean, I see him holding his stomach, but where the bruise is at? He took it like a G? Alright.
find these people and bring them to justice, but that at that moment they had no information about him. I hope justice will be done.
She ran up and...
The story you are about to see is based on this real footage.
She ran up and then got pinned to the wall. Come on now.
A man was having his meal when another customer, a mysteriously strange woman, lunged at him with a sudden outburst. She started hitting the man for no reason, and the man had to get up and fight back in self-defense to free himself from her. The following animation is a dramatized version of what happened between these two people.
I want you out of my apartment right
He was
now!
loud.
My girlfriend was pushing me towards the front door of the place.
He crispy! He crispy in the wall! Ah, snaps! He ain't gonna lie. Let me see one of y'all with this type of lineup on y'all beard. Don't do that.
No, babe, wait! It's not really what you think. Please,
Do you think I'm an idiot? Stacy told me. She saw you with her own eyes. Do you understand? Get out. I don't want to see you.
Once I was within a few feet of being in the hallway outside Jenna's
So
apartment,
you a cheater.
I finished walking out and turned so I could
deserve
meet her eyes.
Babe!
Jenna didn't even try to listen to me as she slammed the door right in my face.
Ugh. Thanks, Stacy.
That day after work, my girlfriend was waiting for me in the living room of her apartment. She was furious, as apparently her friend had seen me with another woman the day before. Stacy wasn't wrong. I had met an attractive chick, but it was just that. I loved Jenna. I didn't want to.
So you met somebody attractive, but if Stacy's saying, "Oh, you did all this other stuff," and that's your ex-girlfriend friend, you think she gonna lie? Or do you actually think she lying? If you only met the attractive girl, so what did you do with that attractive girl?
End our relationship, although right now was not the ideal time to talk to her. Anyway, I was hungry, so I decided to stop by to eat somewhere on my way to a hotel. The sun began to hide as I walked. It was then that I saw a bright yellow sign a few streets away from me. Denny's, it said. I didn't usually eat at that restaurant,
Back at it again.
but that night, I decided to go. Just before entering, I started to hear my cell phone ring. It was a call from my friend Andre.
Hey, man, are you home?
Ah,
Not
Andre.
really, bro. Jenna kicked me out. Oh, I'm sorry, man. I was near and I just thought... I'm outside the Denny's near home. You wanna come? Yeah, I'll be there in a bit.
I wouldn't wait for my friend out here as it was starting to get cold, so I went into Denny's. The place wasn't too crowded, so I was able to sit in one of those places that, instead of chairs, had something similar to a sofa.
Okay.
Thus,
A booth?
time passed while I waited for my friend. At one point, I heard the Denny's doors open, so I turned around to see if it was Andre who was entering. It was a dark-skinned chick wearing a red sweater and over it, a black jacket. The sweater hood was covering part of her face, so she couldn't be seen clearly, but I couldn't care less about her. I took my eyes off the woman and continued to look at my cell phone. Soon, out of the corner of my eye, I noticed how she walked past me and quickly sat down at one of the nearby tables.
Are you on your way?
It was the woman who was speaking on the cell phone.
Come on, please. They're really doing it. I'm so scared, please. Can't you try to understand me for once in your pathetic life?
Ain't gonna lie, she don't sound nothing like she look. So she'd be like, "Yeah." You know, she got that sweet little voice. Just a setup.
I'm telling you the truth. Okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll wait for you right here.
Unintentionally, I had been looking at that woman. After ending the call, she pulled the sweater hood off her face. It was then that I could see her better. She seemed as if she hadn't slept for days. But the strangest thing was her huge eyes, which were looking side to side nervously. What the heck is wrong with her? I thought. Suddenly, her gaze shifted to me. The expression on her face was one of disgust and fear.
What are you looking at, huh?
Excuse me?
Don't play dumb. I saw you. You were looking at me. What do you want, huh?
But she was looking at him too.
Are you one of them?
One of who?
One of whom?
Don't come
Exactly.
close to me. A friend of mine is coming soon if you
Also, she's paranoid. Okay.
try anything.
The woman was so nervous that she seemed to be hyperventilating and sweating.
I have no idea what you're talking about, chick. What?
Suddenly, someone opened the door.
Bro!
Since my friend had arrived, I ignored the woman and started talking to him. But I couldn't stop getting the feeling that I was being watched. At one point, I glanced over at her and realized that she was staring at us with an uneasy expression.
What is it, man?
I put my gaze back on Andre.
There's a weird woman over there. A weird woman? Yeah. Before you got here, she told me a lot of nonsense. And now she's staring at us, bro.
Suddenly, a fat, bald man walked past us and sat down with the woman.
Finally, you took your time.
Willow, you have to stop this.
just look for help. I don't know, but you have to.
Are you serious? Because I am. They're following me.
Is she the one who's speaking?
Who's following
Yeah,
you?
damn. She sounds like a crazy
Look
chick.
at his neck.
Yeah, she's a crazy chick, alright.
My friend and I, who were watching the woman, saw how she suddenly turned to look at us.
See? Them. There are
She give
two
me
of
the
them.
chills every time.
Willow.
What do you want? I'm calling the police.
What? What the heck? What is wrong with you? You're crazy!
A person who was at another one of the tables took out her cell phone, I suppose to start recording.
Ooh.
A loud
Okay,
noise was heard throughout Denny's, and then everyone was silent for a few seconds.
Ugh.
The woman in front of
Point
me
to the-
began to
point
move
to the wall.
slowly. She seemed dizzy. Even if I had done it in self-defense against her, seeing her like that made me panic.
Hey, are you okay? I didn't mean to hurt you.
Was I listening well? Was she laughing?
What?
I knew it. I knew it. I knew you
Girl,
were following
stop.
me. You wanted to hurt me. Did you think I wouldn't notice?
She is crazy. She need to stop whatever she doing. She need to stop it. Cause that didn't make no sense.
I'm not that dumb.
What the heck?
I'll call the police. You'll rot in jail.
You're really out of your mind.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. But look, I got you. It was all true.
The way
She need to go to a psychiatric home. However you say, you know what I'm trying to say.
she was laughing, and especially how wide her eyes were, and her expression on her face was disturbing me.
Let's go on.
After turning around, I realized that the bald man was behind me.
Stand still.
Where your homie
The
at?
workers called the police.
When the cops arrived, they took us to the police station, where we cleared up the
Oh, okay, there you
misunderstanding.
go.
The bald man told them everything that had happened, and revealed that the woman named Willow had survived a kidnapping months earlier and had been frequently paranoid ever since.
Oh,
She believed
okay.
any unknown person who stared at her was part of the group that had kidnapped her, and therefore that she was in danger all the time.
Trauma.
I will never forget the disturbing
PTSD.
expression on her face the last time I saw her when I left the police station.
Okay, guys. That was 3 true Denny's horror stories animated. It was all crazy to me. It's just the fact that people are so bold. But the last one, that was understandable. That was understandable. I can't lie, that was understandable. But the first two made no sense. But alright, first video down. Hope I see y'all soon.